welcome to Ken's Games Collection and another episode of Under the Radar. And this time I'm looking at a game called aer-memories-of-old, which was released back in October 2017 by the team known as Forgotten Key, which sadly are no longer around. They closed their doors on, I think, January 2019. So I'm just showing a bit of footage from part of the opening scene. I'm not going to go too much detail about this. I've cut a bit of it out. I want you guys to find out things for yourself. Now, when you look at the main character, it's very polygony based. It's very basic, but that's the art style. And here we go to a bit of a different scene. Now I'm going to take us to when we come out of the cave. Here, I just talked to this elder who will give me information where to go to next. So the art style in this game it's really polygon based, and I think it works really well. It's got a great color palette, and I've included this in the Under the Radar series because I think it is a game that a lot of people wouldn't have played. Yes, that's right. In this game you can transform and fly, which I absolutely love. I play this game sometimes just because the fact that I can just fly around this environment. You can bank left and right, dive down, use the I think it's the X button to flap your wings. So I've got to go talk to somebody in this village here. If you touch any of the environment, any of the trees and stuff, you'll transform back into the female character, but you can hit a button and start flying again. So she's going to give me some information where to go next. Small team developed this. I believe it was between, I think, 12 or 14 people, and the team is based in Sweden. They were small, very small development team, but they put a lot of work and a lot of love into this game. So now I'll just continue on. I really do spend a lot of time in this game just flying around. So all these islands, they're all floating islands. You can see I can get off anywhere I want, walk around, and yeah, just take off and flight again, just going to where I need to go next. But I will just fly around to show you the flying mechanics. It's so easy to play. You just pick up, follow what they tell you and play it. Now you can see it's like there's wind there. That's like if you get into the draft, it'll make you go faster. So I just love flying around, just getting close as I can to the trees, the environment, and just do that sort of stuff. So this game is going to be littered with ruins. There's wildlife here as well. So let's have a look at some of the wildlife here, which is cool. I love the color palette to this game. It's so cool. Now, I think the reviews were really good. There were people out there that complained that it's a short game. You can complete it within 2.5 hours, I think, 3 hours, depending on, if you go from point A to point B. Now this is where you'll go through, get that draft and you go flying even faster. I just love trying to dodge these trees. But you can see why I love this game. Is just the whole, I guess you can say, the illusion of flying. And if they ever did a Nights in the Dreams game, the one that was on the Sega Saturn was at like a 2.5D view. You were very linear where you could go. Where this is, it's a vast open world. So if Sega ever did another Nights in the Dreams game, they should take this approach. It's so cool. So I'm just going to walk around the environments just to show you a little bit of the aesthetics of it, and I just love it. Yeah, it's so cool. Released back in October 2017, a budget title. Now I saw this on Oz Game Shop, and I didn't know anything about it. I looked at the artwork and I just grabbed it because I think it was like $35. I think it was under $40. I know that, and I think physical copies of this game is still available, and considering that developers no longer exist, if you can get it, pick it up. It's so well worth it. So again, just flying around, just the whole how majestic is this? And this is a really relaxing game. It's the puzzles aren't overly hard, which for this game I think it's a good thing. You don't want those hard puzzles where you're going to get really ticked off and put the game down. The puzzles are very simplistic, but there's more to it than that. It's just a relaxing game. Music is incredible as well. As you fly through different areas, you can hear the music will change, which is great. It's got a great soundtrack. The average scores from anything from 65% up to 90%. It really does depend on the individual and what you see in this and what you take away from it. And that's why I wanted to show this. If I can get underneath the bridge, I didn't. But yeah, it's what you take away from this. And if you're after a AAA title, this game may be not for you. But you're after games like Journey, Ico, it's in that same genre, I guess you can say, or that same feel of that game. So let's continue on and just do a few more things, and we'll go on to one of the missions here. I just love flying like this. It's so cool. Many a time I just, like I said, I put this game on and just want to play it, just to fly around like this. This is just relaxing and pure enjoyment and self-indulgence. That's the way I see this. So we're going to have a look over here. I think there's something here that I can activate. She's got a lantern which can light the way, I guess you can say. Maybe it's not here. I'm back where I was. You light the lantern, you can see, I guess, these ghosts of the past. So there's been some sort of catastrophic event that's happened here. Left, all these little islands in ruins. So now we're going to probably go on and I'll do one of the puzzles, which is a very basic one. Like I said, some of the puzzles are a little bit harder, but they're not really taxing where you're going to be thinking what's going on. So as you can see off to the distance there, you can see like two light beacons, which is where I need to go. I need to go there to activate something. Skim through there, land it. So I'll take out the lantern and I think it's press X button to... So pay attention to that symbol. It's really important to pay attention to a lot of different things in this game, and you can fly around to some of the smaller islands off to the distance, and you may find little relics there, or just little tidbits of information in a language I can't understand, but there's a lot of things that you may find there. So this is lighting the way of where I need to go. How cool is that? So we're going to make our way over to there, but I'm going to probably fly around a bit because there's a few cool features that you can do. I can't believe the developers no longer exist. I have a feeling they would have been working on some other incredible games as well. So I'm just flying around here, skimming. So yeah, I just love doing this stuff. Sorry guys, it's just self-indulgence. Now I can change the camera with the right analog stick. I can move the camera around while controlling the character with the left analog stick. So I'm just moving the camera and the stick around, the movement stick, just to do that little effect. Let's have a look, land this. I thought the first time I played this was stairs going down to somewhere, but it's all blocked. So we're going to go inside this waterfall. Let's go, yeah, land it and just walk in here to finish this off. So I really hope that, just looking at this, I mean, there's a lot of things I could be doing. There's things that happen when you first start the game, but I skipped that stuff. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that is looking at getting this and just based on this. So when you're inside like monuments, caves, you lose the ability to fly, and this is where all the puzzle parts come into play here, so to speak. This one is a very basic puzzle. It's really basic. Um, but like I said, when you go to other places, it is a bit more complex. You can spend about 15-20 minutes in a cave or, you know, a shrine doing puzzles. But this one is a fairly easy one, and we open a door down there. So I'll finish this off soon. I really hope that watching this, um, you know, hopefully there's people out there that would like to learn more about this game. It's available on PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and also recently available on the Nintendo Switch. So it's on all major systems. It's it's something that I really highly recommend. It's not a long game, okay? That's one thing I need to make clear. It's not a long game, but for the price it's worth. I think you can get it for like $29 now, maybe even cheaper. It's something worth picking up. So we'll talk to this I don't know what this is. It's like a fox-like creature, and we'll wrap this up. So hopefully you enjoyed this presentation of Air Memories of Old. A fantastic game. Highly recommend it. Anybody that like it. Until next time, guys. Bye.